Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of my open TTD series that we have here. And to say the least, it's a fun series. We got the train stations kind of going, and we also got the bus route kind of going up and expanding cities. That way, it can give me more money. And this episode, I just decided to go on the other end of the bus highway and start working on this area here to kind of meet in the middle, and that's where like the highway will end, because overall in general, when it comes to this, that the buses are going to take a little bit longer than the trains are, because like with the trains, all I have to do is just add that one um, train station that's going to be added, and then bringing it back to the other one, and then it's done, and then the trains just keep going. Whereas the bus stations, it's doing the bus stations within that city and then sending the buses from that city to the next city, and then overall in general the um revolving door keeps churning, because that's what is happening. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start right here for right now to get like this kind of area going, with all these cities for the end of the bus highway, and also adding this city too, to get the bus highway end on this end of the map. So it's kitty corner from the other end that we've been working on for the bus highway. So I'm gonna try and get some bus stops in first before they don't like us with all of the updates we will be doing with the cities. So that is one thing trying to avoid, because we all know then we have to, give them trees, even though giving them trees isn't a bad thing, but then it just slows down the process. So we'll have that, then we'll have that with that, and then we'll also kind of work on a mail network too within this area, because mail gives a decent amount of value as well. I'll put it right there and right there. And then we'll have depot right there, because that's just going to be an odd spot. Same with that one. Kind of putting it at the end of the roads where there's an odd spot. And put it right there. And then this one will go right there. And now we can successfully add the roads, and they will not get mad at us. So that is the goal. And then we get that done, and it's not going to be even either way. So we'll do that, kind of meet these up, and do that. And just right past that. Perfect. And there's this sawmill. So then we'll have that, because that will allow that to branch over. This factory's right here too. And then we'll have that passing through there as well. And new factories and new oil stuff will also be producing throughout the game. So say if these were to close, new industries will replace it eventually. so I'm not too worried about it. And then do that. Have a bridge right there. Bridge right there. That way it gives it two alleyways of entry and exit. Do it like that. And there we go. Yeah, let's do it like that. I kind of already know there's a street there. Just trying to build these cities out a little bit. And also make sure all of the bus stations are connected in a way. So then this one. Be like that. Then we'll have that. And also there we go. Have one more that goes right there. I did not plan that, but that ended up being so perfect. So there's that. And what we'll do is right there. Do that across. That coming back down. And that. So, sorry if some of these episodes or whatnot do bore you with the fact of the matter is I am building out streets and everything else. But like I've mentioned, if there's any questions, comments, concerns, something you'd prefer to rather see with what I know I can do to help make these more interesting, or if this is already interesting enough, because when it comes to my videos overall in general, and I'm not like, bashing on people, because there are some people that like, I don't want to see the process. I just want to, point A to point B, unless if it's important, kind of do like a time lapse and everything else. I respect that. Like, that's like to some people, especially like me, when I'm impatient and like working on something, I absolutely, agree with that. But like when it comes to a game like this, and I have so many challenges that I've, introduced into the series, that going from point A to point B and showing the steps of what I've done prior to getting to point A or point B, it makes it a whole lot kind of better, so to speak, because then it just shows how much dedication it took to get to this point. And then you can see what I've done and be either, hey, you should have done it like this, or, yada, yada, yada. And, knowing some comments of people who are, invested in OpenTTD as, not maybe their main game of playing, but they're, invested of, they know the game, they know how the game works, the mechanics, they play it, even though they may have, mastered all the mechanics of how to kind of, work a business related real life logistics simulation. And that is great. I would, appreciate your like comment in the comment section, and also like if there's, something that I've done to help improve your game, well, then I'm happy that I am able to provide, kind of a service of I helped you improve your game, your craft of being able to play this game and be like, oh, maybe that's how you should do that. And just having a good time. And that's what this game, it really is enjoyable to show every step of the way instead of just going, okay, I have the intro, seeing about 2-3 hours, and then start another part of the series in a different video, or be in the same video, and then 5 hours go by for the next part. And just overall, it's just like, as I'm playing, I can kind of show my process of what I'm doing, to show people of this is my method to the madness, of this is how I know I can succeed in this business model of what I've done. And if there's any other inputs of just saying, hey, I saw you did this, but you can improve by, let's say, doubling the amount of profit you can make off of this line by doing this, this, and this. That's perfect. That's what I strive to do. And so now I have all these roads out, kind of putting a decent amount of depots, because there will be some buses that go all five cities, which is what I'm going to set up right now. So we're going to buy, and we're going to have it go here, 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 and then go here, here, and here, to also go here, 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 so then also go here, 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 and here. We're going to clone it and do that. So that's going to be that. And then I'm going to look and see what kind of streets I can fix. This seems to be good. This will need a fix. So I don't want it to be where what do you call it? Bus stations are stranded with having to be turned around in weird ways and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure that they're all accounted for. And then, oh, I'm still on the road icon. Okay. And then within each city, for right now, it's going to be I'll make it 2 buses because they could grow pretty quickly. And what's also nice about this is you can clone, hit control, and it hits share orders. So if you were to change something on one bus, then whoever is tagged along with it will be involved, and you don't have to manually do it over again. So let's get these buses set up. And then this is the last one, or second to last one, the individual city. We'll have it like that. Go to here, go to there, go to there. And we'll hit clone. There will be plenty more stations to add eventually as these cities grow bigger. So let me do this. And the reason why I also do 2 is so if one were to break down, the other one could still be moving, and also it carries 100 people between both of the buses because these buses carry the maximum of 50 passengers. So that is good. So that is what I was missing off of that. Then we'll do that. And just one road. Then we'll kind of expand this a little bit. And there we go with that. So we don't need to expand anymore. We're still at 1.5 mil. Alright. So there's a few, like 10 buses going all the way around, which is good. So now it's getting to these 2 cities, which isn't a problem. Which we could go to Preston, Preston to Evanway to Breton, and there. So what we're gonna do, like we did before, is get stations in right away. That way the local government doesn't hate us, in a way. And then do that. And we'll do that with that. With that. And then do that. We're going to do that. That. We're here. And then also like right there. So what we're gonna do is nothing has to be perfect. So kind of going based off of what the city already has to offer within how the roads are gonna go. So and that. There's that. There we go. We're just gonna have it like that because it's gonna be down the street where there's going to be houses that'll be built on it. So that's what the main goal is, kind of making sure that houses can still expand the city and grow more customer passengers. That's what we're gonna call them, customer passengers. And we'll have a bridge right there. Bridge right there. And that should be good. Then we can do that, that, and that with that. delete those. And then there's that. So then we can expand this a little bit. It's going to be connected. There's that. And that down the middle. So that should be good for right now when it comes to those two cities kind of built. Have it like that. Could kind of just add these two as well. Obviously have to add that to that. Kind of branch it out like that. Kind of keep those streets kind of connected like so. And then hopefully they don't hate us already. So we'll put one right there, and also one down there. Right, so that way it keeps it going with these cities. So we'll have that done. Kind of grow it like that. Perfect. There we go. I kind of do that. That's good as it is. I'll add more rows down here with one row like that. Then kind of have it like that. We just keep stretching it out as much as we can. With the ability and power to, without kind of doing too much. But and we still got 1.2 mil, so we can still build. We'll go there's that. We have to kind of connect that with that. And then we will get to buying some buses. And also putting depots in. So within that, I'll have a Thunder bus that goes between here to here and here. Gonna clone that. They're all good to go. But then also I need a set of Thunder buses to do that. And so they're good to go. And then this one, just need a couple of Thunder buses taking care of this one, this one, this one, and this one. They're all set. Still at 1 mil. Which right now we'll just stretch it out to here. Gotta do that. Diable, pause it for right now. We will have buses on the way. That way I can start, making money right away. Not have to wait forever. Get new vehicles. Clone them. And I gotta buy for here, here. Yep. There that goes. So now I made the buses go across the bridge and stuff, so 400 seconds. It's not growing yet. So we will have to see. That's 210 and every 154. So it's a good start of getting our highway big enough right now. So how many? So there's only 4. So where are these guys going? He's just going back and forth from. Okay, so we need from Preston to. Yeah, we need Preston to their Proudwood. We'll actually set like 6 of them to each. I think, why 6? Well, for the amount of time each one goes from city to city, we're also going to do this. So that way it's good. Okay, there's that. We add that. So that's good right there. But we'll do that and clone. Get that rolling. Oh, yeah, and then we also need another set from here to this area. Okay, so clone. Don't want the years exclusive, but what I will do is go to road vehicles, available road vehicles. Oh, so we would have had to sign the exclusive. Okay, yeah. We're good with the 50 passengers for right now. We got 1.8 million. So 154 for that. And then we just sent 6 each direction between Pradwood and Ruffingburg. And then what we can see, our operating profit is going up past the 500, or it went up, but then it went down. It's just past the 550,000 margin. And then there should be a way, we don't need that, but there's some subsidiaries that we can do if they're available, which I haven't been doing. And then there's a way to see cargo payment rates. That's what I was gonna try and show. So disable them. So passengers right now, we are, it's getting to from, just past 136, between 136 170 down to basically $70 for a second. So if it's not that long, the more they're going to cost. And then we also have mail. Mail's a whole lot higher. So the more seconds it costs, the little bit lower of the payment, but it's not too bad. And then we did have some coal, which is higher than that. And then also goods dips down quite a bit. So then we had green, livestock, which is pretty significant, but it's always a short one. Iron ore kind of is almost staying constant. We haven't done any valuables or oil, which I kind of want to do things with oil because of these oil rigs right here. And there's no really true refinery as of yet around this area, which I may... Oh, there's this that we could be doing too as well. Yeah, we will set this up real quick right away. It's just the fact the matter is of just seeing it, even though I wouldn't be really necessarily focused on it, but it's right there. So to the point of saying, why not? And it'll just go around the plant, back around, and then accepts coal, and then supplies coal. There we go. Right side, do this, vehicle, coal, it's the most, so I'll buy that and refit, go there, unload, and leave empty. We'll have 10 trucks right away. So that way it keeps bringing coal and it will fill up. So that is a good thing that I saw real quick. But anyway, with these oil regs right down here, I want to kind of get these implemented. We kind of have a good flow of our highways right now, and I was kind of trying to see something else too as well that I could implement, because like oil accepts passenger and mail. Okay. I'm not trying to do that, but I guess anyway, I don't really see an oil besides down here, but there could be one a little bit more down, or just like not real nearby, because sometimes they're right next to the shore, and that is like the best available spot where they could be. And 67, so 20 tons. Okay. Maybe I didn't need that many trucks, but just making sure that it can be sent from point A to point B. And as this will be growing, this is kind of growing already. Read 210, 54, 154. Princeton is 154. This is 96, because there's probably a lot of buses going. 154. And 200 with 154. And we are close to 96. So, we're on a good track, I believe. So we are going to add one right there, one right there, one right there, and one somewhere down there, because we are going to attach this city to the bus line as well. That just is dumb. Okay. So that's just how that may be. There's that. There's that. There we go. And everything else. There. And we will be attaching that. Okay. So that's like that. Just kind of going like that. Doing that. Right there. One right there. And then we'll also add one right there. There's that. Another double right there. And new vehicle. Passengers. Thunderbus. Going here, here. It's gonna be miscombobulated, but oh well. also have new vehicles, Thunderbus. Going from here, all the way down to here and here. I'm gonna do 4. There. I'll get this attached and get it going. But eventually we will do planes and boats. A little bit too as well. It's in this build of towns and everything. Just not quite yet. Trying to get these highways going, which I feel like we're in a good spot with the trains right now. Because that's going pretty well. And then the buses, we're just starting from the other end and working our way through it. So this, we already have it. So Thunderbus will be going here, to here, and here. We'll attach that and attach it there. And then we also need a set for the inner city itself. There that goes. Now accept mail. There we go. So we have this area as well. So we'll add one right there. Oh, there's a drive-through junction. Okay. And one right there. We're going to add one right there. For right now. And that is perfect right there. And right there. Okay, that won't connect. It's just like I knew. There we go. That goes like that. That goes like that. I just want these cities to be able to grow instead of just, oh hey, we put these in and then the numbers are going up, but not like the city value, like in City Skylines where properties can go up in value. Kind of like that. where cities go up in value with the amount of passengers I can take, which obviously it's 50 per bus, but it grows the cities. And not kind of diminish it. There's that right there. Alright. I think we'll add one more junction right there. And then we'll add a depot right there and right there. Other buses, we're gonna have 2 of them throughout the city, or 4 of them, but I think we'll just have 2. And we'll get this one attached and also like that. But then vehicle, that's when that one gets a little ahead. So yeah, the 4 and then goes up that way. So yeah, we've made a good enough dent so far within this area. Run over 154, so nothing has changed, and maybe buildings here and there have been filled in. We could also do local authority and fund new buildings to help them grow. So 58 seconds. Oh, so they've been sitting there this whole entire time because it was waiting on full load. And so the town wasn't growing. Well, yeah. So, alright. Well, good to know. And then we can add 3 more buses. Does accept passengers and just hopefully we continue to gain more money. It's 300 each. It's probably each bus is full. So now it should be, well, it's funded now, but now after the funding it should grow. That's the key point. And so now, since we've made it to down here so quickly, we'll take a look at the maps. The world map. We still have a long ways to go, but like for the trains, have gone out that far, and now the buses down here have gone out so far, and then down here. So the buses will take a lot longer, where the trains, I kind of just plug in, play, and then got 2 railroad two railroad track lines and kind of got them going. And it's just simple with when you have 50 trains moving along to where's the line? The line should be down here. Okay, there it is. Where you got 50 trains that are moving along and making me a decent amount of money. So last period, 13 grand. So not too shabby to begin with. So that being said, we will finish off the episode of connecting from here to over there. And we have the money for it. We have basically 5 million in the bank to do so. And that's the wrong line. So get some money back for a mistake. So now so that's kind of the split off. We're going to be going through the city, so I will be just doing this. And then there's that. We kind of go straight along this way a little bit. And try to go as diagonal as possible, because the next station is over there. Okay, so we're in great pursuit for that. Probably get away with doing this, because we do have a lot of money for it, so there we go. So that's a decent amount of path that we have. It's either that or we go a little bit longer and over. So then all we have to do is do that. And click the R. Kind of hurts the integrity of cities, but trying to get this bus highway flowing. Hmm. Maybe. There we go. How far are we from it? So we're still pretty decent, so we just have to go through here. Okay. Maybe a weird route for a train, but hilly. But it's all part of the game. I'd rather have that than it be so flat, so easy to be easy to there. Oh, yes, I can. You can't tell me not to build a bridge. Oh, that won't work. It won't work. So I'll just do that. Okay, we're kind of close. We're kind of close. We're kind of getting there. And those aren't connected. Now they are. We're kind of getting there. Slowly but surely. And like I said, as soon as I get this connected to have this interesting part of the video, the video or the episode of this episode of Open TTD will be over. Because this is the longest part of it. Of me just kind of being a little silent and figuring out what to do. Because sometimes you can't talk or do multiple things at once as you're trying to figuring things out. And for some people that's a-okay, and some people that's, hey, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. I wanna help you figure it out. And I'll be like, why, thank you, but I can try and figure this out on my own. There we go. Perfect. So now I'm going to add signals to save me some time. And bring all the way down the line. And the reason why I did that, because if I were to add these depots, it stops it and then it doesn't bring them all the way down. So doing a force depot right there. And then also one right there, one right there. We'll do that. And these will be forced, the other one will not. Can't do it at a diagonal, like a diagonal. So there's that with that. There. But I want to grab a train like this one, and we go to Hapspring Woods, and to Plano Woods, and then back to Halfwing Woods. And there you go. And that's how kind of easy it is with trains. Because with that, you just do that, add 2 of the tasks, and it gets sent. So it's going to be a long journey, so hopefully I get a decent amount of money with these. And then, yeah, we're going to have to do it like right here. So then, there's that. There is that. But then, what I'm gonna do is go to here, Huntington Heights. We are going to clone a bunch more trains. And they're off their way. 67 trains. We're gonna clone to 70. So we got 70 trains on this line. That should be good enough, and we are a-okay when it comes to money. And that is the main goal. So we added 1 train line, added the other half of the bus highway, did some movement of that, and we've literally doubled our money right now. So we can go to the local authority. They think we're poor, but we can do that, and they still think we're poor. But anyway, we are going to quickly, before we leave on this episode, we are going to add some bus stations, and that way it will grow. They refuse to let this happen. Well, how is your city gonna grow? Is my key question if you're not gonna allow a vehicle depot at your place of city. Alright. Now cargo capacity. Got 60, but it's 72. Okay. And we will start with this on the next episode, and also start getting the buses replaced, because all of the buses that I have are the Thunder buses, which carry 50 people, and now we have a bus that we can carry 60 people. So, on to the next one, and peace out.